Supreme Court begins a new term today with Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson making her debut. The start comes amid low approval ratings and continued fallout after Roe v. Wade was overturned. Here for more analysis is our legal contributor, Jessica Levinson, who's joining us now from L.A. Jess, thank you so much for getting up early to talk about all of this with us. So what are the cases? I mean, Anne-Marie did a breakdown in the last hour of what they're going to be considering this term. What are you looking at as the court begins?
So I'm really looking at that big election law case. It's called the Independent State Legislature Doctrine. And I know it can sound boring, but it actually has huge implications for the way we run elections. And super briefly, it would ask whether in the Constitution, when it says state legislatures, does that really just mean state lawmakers, not state judges, not governors, not secretaries of state? And it would have implications for who has the last word on a whole host of federal election decisions, like redistricting, which is also on the docket in a different case. It would have implications for who is sent to the Electoral College, who gets to pick those electors, who gets to pick what the ballot looks like, and basically whether or not state lawmakers are going to be able to insulate themselves from state judicial review. That might not sound, again, huge, like everybody understands abortion. That sounds like a huge issue, and it is. But when we're thinking about who gets to make decisions based on how we exercise our right to vote, this is the biggest case that I've seen in decades.
I think you're so right about that. And it's, you know, it's not the sexiest, as they say, but it's I think perhaps one of the most impactful. So speaking of impactful, perhaps, we have a new judge on the court, new justice on the court, Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson. She's not going to change the balance of the court in terms of conservative versus liberal. It's a conservative court. But what can we expect from her?
So I think we may have used this analogy before, but, you know, imagine for everybody watching, you're at a breakfast, a lunch, a dinner party. There's 9 people. One person gets up. They're replaced by somebody who basically, bottom line, has the same views, but they're going to change the conversation. And so the question is, how much is she going to change the conversation? It's an old cliche, but the idea is every time there's a new justice, there's a new court. And if you imagine a workplace with really only 9 people that stay regularly, that obviously will change the dynamic. The big question for people watching at home is, how much can she pull back the conservative colleagues? She's going to be writing a lot of dissents for a long time. There's no question about that. There's a 3-person liberal minority on this court. She's one of the 3 liberals. But can she try and bring narrower decisions, more incremental decisions? Are there any of her conservative colleagues where she can try to get them to maybe write that slightly less bold decision that has less implications for all of us for years to come? That's what we need to watch for.
All right, Jessica Levinson, thank you.
Thank you.